Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a Social Sports Pad podcast.
Let's go, baby.
All right, so yes, everybody, welcome. It is that most wonderful time of the year. Not only is it Christmas, but it is playoffs. We get to talk about playoffs. Yeah, playoffs? Kidding me? Playoffs. Baby.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go. Basically, for kind of going along with the trivia. Where is this picture from? Cobra cannot answer. Where is this picture from? It is from what?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. MXC. What do you
Most
want,
Extreme
Tyler?
Elimination Challenge. One of my favorite shows from the early 2000s.
All right. So yep. So basically, how we will do this until Tyler.
Peyton Manning is beloved. Give it time.
Can you give me a hint what's on it?
I'd like him. I'd like Peyton Manning to be the NFL commissioner.
Oh, yeah,
for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but you did say MXC.
Yep.
But yeah. So I'm also looking to check to see if Ben is here.
Actually, just text it to me if you want to send it to me.
Oh no, we're fine. But yeah, it was already fine. But so now we are week 15 takeaways. So
Scratchy.
Tyler, you are going to go ahead and start us off. Then Cobra, then myself.
You're a little scratchy, brother.
Okay, so
third needs to be cleared.
So takeaway. This was an interesting week to say the least. Honestly,
it was. Honestly,
the Giants lost, so Danny DeVito's.
He's not your savior.
Yeah.
In fact, that's a good bullet point because the NFC, all the teams in the NFC East lost.
All of them lost.
Giants, Commies, Eagles, and Cowboys all lost in the NFC East.
Yep. Speaking of big losers,
but the Cowboys lost the worst.
I was going to say, speaking of big losers, the Atlanta Falcons.
No one, and the funny thing about that game is tickets were 50 cents. Tickets were 50 cents a seat, and they couldn't even fill them.
Were they really?
Yes, yeah. They were 48 cents, actually, 48 cents.
It made no sense.
And it made,
all right.
Yep.
So, Cobra, give us...
back in the 1950s again?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, when teams are terrible, you gotta give it away. Gotta try and get that TV pricing. Cobra, give us a takeaway from week 15
Giants
for you.
Here's an interesting takeaway. How about the we didn't have any overtime, but a lot of
we did.
Yeah, well,
we did. We had Houston and Tennessee going to overtime.
Yeah. Well, shit. So I guess my big takeaway is the playoff picture. The playoff picture in the AFC is definitely shit. Sneezing fit.
Oh wow!
Fucking hell!
Somebody's talking about you, man.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, go ahead. Continue on.
The playoff picture has definitely closed a little bit more this week. With the Jets.
They definitely have.
Yeah. Jets and Cardinals, and the Titans eliminated from playoff contention. The playoffs are getting closer and closer. We are getting more, and we're getting ready for the game. We're getting ready for the playoffs.
I am.
The Commanders are also eliminated too.
Yep. We definitely are.
To me, they were the dead horse. They were a dead horse.
I mean, there was a lot. Yeah. Here's a random something to talk about. I mean, hey.
It's the fact that the Giants will not eliminate even though losing.
So
because they're better than the Commies.
So my big takeaway is there is trouble in Jacksonville.
Oh, they're by far better team.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, there is trouble in Jacksonville.
Well, Trevor Lawrence is hurt.
Yeah, but
even so,
you know, like
to hurt to that degree where they just seem pedestrian. It's just not good. They should
shouldn't
go
have
with
lost.
C.J. Beathard.
That's a game they shouldn't have. That's a game they should not have lost.
Yeah.
So you're saying that the Jaguars are
Do
pulling
we want to talk about the?
they are pulling a Dallas Cowboys without Dak Prescott
because
because they had Andy Dalton and they couldn't even win.
Dak Prescott's ass. I don't care.
We're aware.
All right. So next, hold up, pump the
Wait.
brakes a little bit.
No, they had Trevor Lawrence.
Talking about the Cowboys.
Trey Lance.
So which teams
When
are you
Dak
feeling
went,
that?
when Dak went down with a season ender, they had Andy Dalton at the time. This is when they still had Zeke.
Well, this was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do not. Stuff into existence. All right. So basically, we're pumping the brakes now. Basically talking about which teams are pumping the brakes on everybody, not to panic really, or to basically hold the hell up. They are, not as good as they are indicating right now. Tyler, go ahead and give us a team that you're pumping the brakes on. He's pumping the brakes on
Giants.
the Giants. All right. So, why is that?
Tommy DeVito, don't get me wrong. Tommy DeVito's been playing fucking fantastic. He had a shit game this evening. I still think they can actually make the playoffs. It's just I don't think they're going to ride into the playoffs like people say they're going to. I think they do have a shot, but they're going to have to pull their asses together because they have to face the Eagles twice. They faced the Eagles twice in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's
Which Eagles wait, actually, think about it. That's a good one to pump the brakes on right there. It's the Eagles.
Yeah, well.
And I'm not going to do that because I'm actually going to. I was until Tyler was like, "Yeah, you should pump the brakes on the Eagles," and I was going to say, "Oh, only a brick wall can save you. Its name is the Eagles." But thank you, Tyler, for fucking that up. But I'm going with another team in the NFC East, the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Dallas looked like world beaters against the Eagles. The Eagles beat Buffalo. They come into the Highmark Stadium. I almost said Rick Stadium or Ralph Wilson. They go into Highmark Stadium and Buffalo drops their nuts all over them. Particularly James Cook.
I mean, like that Bills game showed how to beat Dallas. Yeah. All right, and kind of looking at the losses that the Cowboys have had this season, the common thread is they were able to run the ball and they did not go into a passing contest with.
Yeah, because Josh Allen had under 100 yards and still won. Yeah, like he literally had a post-game press conference where he said, "I was the high school kid that just participated and still got the edge."
So, basically, going ahead.
I have a story for that for later.
Okay. So, for me, I'm pumping the brakes on the entire NFC.
I actually have a state ring, even though I didn't do anything.
So
Ricky is pumping the brakes on the NFC East.
I am pumping the brakes on the entire NFC. And not on the they aren't as good as previously indicated. This is, to me, Dallas and Philly. They have nothing really to play for last week. It looks like the 49ers are going to run away and be the number 1 seed. So why not rest your guys up a little bit to combat the 49ers?
Because both teams have realistically nothing really to play for. Realistically,
really not. They're playing for a bye. So all right, now let's go ahead and do get ourselves beat up, bruised up, and tired. And
Dallas
for 3 weeks to get a 1 week bye, or kind of rest up our guys so that we can make a push for the playoffs using 3 weeks. I don't know about you, but time economics, 1-3. I'm gonna rest my boys. Yeah. Not
Then
gonna
again,
lie.
this is Mike McCarthy we're talking about here. I doubt he would rest.
I mean,
I doubt he would rest Dak Prescott, considering he didn't rest Aaron Rodgers.
Even or I mean, but also look at what that fucking did to
I
him.
don't know if Nick
Look at what that did to him.
Yeah.
They went 15-1 that year, and what happened that first game they played? What happened? Tell me, Tyler. Tell me what happened to the 15-1 Packers.
They got beat by the 9-7. They got beat by the 9-7. 2011 Packers got beat by the 2011 Super Bowl champions New York Giants.
Absolutely. There you go. All right. So basically, going away from them, what team are you absolutely hyped about, Tyler? Go ahead. Give us your team that you are absolutely hyped about.
I'm on the 49ers train.
He is back to sucking
I'm on
that
the 49ers
49ers
train.
cock.
They've been playing great.
Yeah.
Woo!
The San Francisco treat, indeed.
Absolutely extra mayonnaise.
Yep.
I mean,
my team ain't making the playoffs, so I got to cheer for somebody.
yeah, fair. But no, yeah, definitely the 49ers are a wonderful team right now. Brock Purdy is right now the current front runner for MVP, even though Christian McCaffrey is also on that team doing a whole lot more. Christian McCaffrey might be the guy that we talk about going, holla at your boy, player of the year.
1 sec, let me my...
Oh, he's going to get something. So basically, while October's going to get what he's getting, basically the team right now that I am.
Hey Ricky, I got a question for you.
Stop.
So if Tommy DeVito started the year, do you think he would have a shot at Rookie of the Year?
Probably not.
The way he's playing.
Rookie of the year right now, hands
we
down.
didn't know how C.J. Stroud was going to play.
Yeah, C.J. Stroud absolutely is the number one guy. He is hands down Rookie of the year.
I'm sorry, Madison.
So team that I'm gonna be hyped on is the Houston Texans. They have a chance of winning the AFC South.
They did it without C.J. Stroud. They had a returning Case Keenum.
Yep, it was a good case for the Houston Texans. They beat the Tennessee.
I've always liked Case Keenum though.
Did you send a thing to the boys?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Okay. But yeah, definitely. Case Keenum beat the Tennessee Oilers.
So I can see everything. Where are you guys sending it?
But
we're sending it to a different. I sent it to a different Discord, to the parking lot server.
The Tennessee.
All right. Okay. So basically,
I'm not even in the parking lot server, am I?
No, you're not.
I know. Yeah, we could probably fix it at.
Yeah, shortly. So.
But yeah, it looks like.
So it looks like It looks like you will not see what I'm about to do, sadly. Because unless you're on Twitch, because I am hyped for the Buffalo Bills. The main reason they're gonna face the Chargers, who are led by Easton Stick. And I don't know about you, I am more of a Warrior guy when it comes to hockey sticks. Yes. Fuck Easton. I'm going Warrior guy. But yeah, I'm hyped up for the Buffalo Bills. It just goes to show you that sometimes, a coaching change in the coordinator sense can actually change. It can actually really revitalize and revigorate that offense.
I mean, not gonna lie, I'm gonna say this. That's what makes the Chargers game against the Bills a little bit scary this week. Because the Chargers fired their head coach, Brandon Staley. They have a new interim head coach. And looking at the game Thursday night where the Las Vegas Raiders won 63-21 against the Los Angeles Chargers, the Chargers were not playing for their head coach. Absolutely not. They were, the only person on that field that had heart was Garrett Everett. Yeah, there you go.
I had to put that hockey stick up, guys.
So we're going to go ahead and leave the hype. We're going to take a wonderful timeout. And, usually with the timeouts, I get to ask a wonderful piece of sports movie trivia. And for those on my Twitch channel, basically you can earn the potential of a certain number of giveaway animals into the cast to give away bear. So today's sports movie trivia first question is: name a sport that has a movie with Gene Hackman as the star. And it seems like I have no clue.
Ooh.
So let's see if Tyler can get it, figure it out.
I know 2.
All right. Not gonna lie, one of it's kind of a layup, and the other one is kind of a Hail Mary.
I can actually get you one of those jerseys, legit.
Okay.
So,
Tyler, you give up?
Hoosiers.
Okay.
That's one.
So that's also not the question. I was like, name a sport in which Gene Hackman is a star in a movie about it. So, Hoosiers.
Basketball.
Hoosiers, this is basketball. Specifically college basketball.
And what's the second one?
And what's the other one?
Mm-hmm.
Get it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know the second.
Football. We're talking about. He was in The Replacements.
And I could actually legit get you a Shane Falco jersey.
He was?
Yep, he was Coach Jimmy McGinty.
Makes...
So basically, he was coach in both Hoosiers and The Replacements.
I was kind of...
Nope.
All right. So, as Tyler's taking that, we want to say congratulations with the playoffs. The 4 teams that have punched their ticket into the postseason. Basically, that means that in a couple of weeks, these guys will actually get to play for the Super Bowl.
Yep, they are not the Steelers.
They are not the Steelers. So, basically, with that, we are going to go ahead
and get
some little
celebratory party favors.
Yeah, a little party favor. I mean, no. Yep. There's no sound, no horn on this, but we are blowing it like a lead in Chicago. Just saying.
The fact that I have to watch your stream in order to see everything, Ricky.
I know, that's the thing that sucks, is I don't know what's causing the visual camera to not be seen on your end.
This is
because I'll see it backstage.
Yeah, I can see everything,
but I can't see us backstage, so it's not going to show up. So the 4 teams that made the playoffs that basically have clinched a playoff berth, and they are going to be playing in January,
are the San Francisco 49ers, Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles, and the Baltimore Ravens.
So yay. Clap for these teams.
Yep.
All right, and yes, Tyler, you missing on the deck? I have the wonderful Jim Mora.
Playoffs? Playoffs? You kidding me? You want to talk about playoffs?
Absolutely.
Playoffs?
I'm watching your stream so I can see it now.
All right, cool beans. All right, so basically,
I kind of have to watch your stream, unfortunately.
Yeah, because backstage.
Well, unfortunately, I like my stream. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Insulting my ass, bitch. Welcome to Cobra's Rehabilitation Center for Angry Fans and Postseason Rejects once again.
We are going to the crap, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, are you suffering from tough loss syndrome?
Did you overdose on hope at all?
Are you showing signs of always next year-itis?
Well, join Dr. Cobra and Dr. Styles today. It's time to go see the doctor.
All right, so basically this week we have 4 patients.
4.
We have 4 of these teams that are mathematically eliminated from playoff contention.
The symbol of excellence.
These teams,
or rather, these
these are not excellent teams.
Oh no!
All right, so the 4 teams that have been eliminated are the Tennessee Titans, the New York Jets, the Washington Commanders, and the Arizona Cardinals. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Right there. Right near
Doctor,
right
I think
right there.
we're losing them. We're losing them.
Yep, because New York Jets, I had a gift for you. It's already gone.
Oh no! Oh, it's like an empty bottle. Because it was like alcohol.
It was supposed to be full. It was supposed to be full. The Jets fans already got to it. The liquor already dried up.
Why is the rum gone?
The liquor already dried up. Poor Jets fans.
So, basically, we will go ahead and talk about each one of these teams in a little bit of detail. Tyler, going to kind of how we're going to do this is we're going to go what did they do right and what did they do wrong. So, we'll start around the horn. We'll go with Tennessee, then the Jets,
What
then
team
the
will we
Cardinals.
start with?
We're going to start with Tennessee.
Yep.
Basically, what did Tennessee do right?
Yep.
This season.
And is it time to blow it up and start over?
Tennessee did right, but by starting Will Levis.
Will Levis, yeah.
I mean, Tannehill's good, but they needed another quarterback. And they got DeAndre Hopkins, but they didn't. But what they didn't do right is they didn't revamp their line, and they didn't have really a line for Derrick Henry to go through. And
Will Levis left on a golf cart this week.
Derrick Henry is.
Yeah, Will Levis left on a golf cart. He looked like Peter Griffin after he fell down the stairs.
Ooh, all right. Cobra, what did anything else to add? Tennessee did right and what they did wrong.
What Tennessee did right, Tyler already alluded to, was getting DeAndre Hopkins and starting Will Levis. I definitely agree with that line is porous as all get out. The line is as porous as the Washington Commanders, and we'll get to them. So.
The getting DeAndre Hopkins was definitely a key to that offense. Also, what they did right was they brought Will Levis in to start. What they did wrong was they didn't do it soon enough. Honestly. Will Levis,
I do agree with that.
Will Levis, when he came in, provided some offensive firepower, provided a spark that Ryan Tannehill was just unable to get to happen. Yeah, go ahead and grab it. But yeah, while the offense right now was firing on all cylinders, they're kind of definitely not going to do this, as Will Levis, Jason Cobra alluded to. And by saying Will Levis got carted off with a very bad injury. So we will probably either see Tannehill or
I think Malik Cunningham, actually.
Now, Malik Cunningham signed with Baltimore on the practice squad.
Baltimore.
Yeah,
okay,
but yeah, definitely I do not see Tennessee anything more. Prescription for it is definitely a rebuild. You're going to suffer for a couple of years while you do this rebuild.
And a suggestion where to start to rebuild. Always with the most
line.
Exactly, the most unsexy of positions, the offensive line. Unless your name is John Runyon.
Yep. I mean, honestly, you have a person to actually build a franchise around if he can recover from his injury in Will Levis. Build around him.
Hopefully he recovers soon, dude.
Yeah, you need to also get more run blocking for.
I mean, Derrick Henry's going to be in free agency. There's going to be it's going to be Tajay Spears, who's going to be the leader of that backfield. But I say first round wise, you as Tennessee need to go after Marvin Harrison. That's my take on it. That's
Marvin Harrison saying.
So. I mean, he might stay back. He might come out. It's all about that money, honey. All right, but we're gonna go from Tennessee. We're gonna go to the Jets because the Jets suck.
Once again.
Oh, don't get...
All right.
Oh no! We
So-
suck again.
Where do
All
I-
right.
Hey, Ricky, where do
Yeah.
I start? Where do I start?
So what did the Jets do
Do I want to do it?
right? What did the Jets do right?
Revamp their defense.
Honestly,
Their
that
defense is
that
actually
defense
probably...
was not revamped. That was a good defense.
Yeah,
You know,
the defense was good regardless. I mean, you had a guaranteed stud in Sauce Gardner. Yeah, from last year.
I mean, not
Yeah,
gonna
you
lie.
also have Garrett Wilson. You got Bree. You also have some good running. You
I was
have
gonna
good wide
say
receiver in
Brees
Garrett
Hall.
Wilson.
Brees Hall
You
coming
have
back from injury.
Brees Hall,
You're
yeah.
going to take away all the bullet points. Stop.
Dalvin Cook.
Well, the Dalvin
Bad.
Cook signing
Let's do bad real
is
quick.
actually one of the things that went wrong. That
Aaron
and
Rodgers going
that
down
and
in less than 8 plays.
Now,
You know,
4 plays,
less than,
What?
as I said, less than 8.
but that's right. Nothing. What they were wrong. Everything. Is that right? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, I love her. I love her.
Can't wait to meet you in person. So
yeah, absolutely.
yeah, come
so,
to Delaware.
So, basically, what is your prediction to or prescription for what the Jets need to do?
Trade Aaron Rodgers to the Vikings to get a
Here-
draft pick. Embrace destiny.
get rid of Zach Wilson. Get rid of Zach Wilson.
I was just talking about you need to get rid of you need to get rid of your 2 quarterbacks, Zach Wilson and Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers needs to go to the Vikings so he can complete his Brett Favre 2.0. Zach Wilson needs to go somewhere. I recommend the
Zach
Browns.
Wilson-
Recommend the Browns or New England.
Oh, that's just mean. That's just mean.
Quarterback graveyard. Keep that
That's
jersey
just
flowing.
Wow.
No,
Or-
if you want to, no. If he's already in the quarterback graveyard, though.
What, are you going to send him to the Steelers?
Oh God, no.
Second overall pick bust to another. He can learn under Mr. Biscuits to kiss her titties, Mitch Trubisky.
So I'm gonna say this: the prescription that I actually have for the Jets.
Embrace destiny.
No, you need to start not having to worry about quarterback. You have a stellar athlete in Brazil. You have a wonderful defense. You have a team where if you do not put a lot of pressure on a young quarterback or any quarterback, you can make the playoffs.
It's
You don't have to do much. And what the Jets did wrong was they did too much. They tried to do too much. They tried to force to Garrett Wilson. You need to get him
Garrett
you
Wilson.
need- yeah,
Oh, there is a Garrett Wilson.
yeah, the receiver, Garrett Wilson. Basically, the best wide receiver that they have. They need to get him a solid number 2, which they can absolutely do. All right. Yeah,
which
there's
There's a
gonna
lot
be.
of, especially in the draft.
Yep, absolutely.
which is
Get him
probably
a- get him a
probably a
nice-
hint,
a
nudge,
nice
nudge
two.
to Buffalo. It's like, hey, you have a number 2 that isn't performing. Trade for draft picks.
Actually, that might be where he ends up.
Most likely, sadly.
Dave Davis, a stretch the field kind of player. Open it up for for Garrett Wilson. That way you don't have to try and force it to him. That's what Zach Wilson tried to do. Because Garrett Wilson, like that was it. They fell behind and they didn't control the tempo.
But
you do that with Brees Hall.
however, with the Jets, they're summed up with one thing. You have a lot of potential, a lot of talent, but oh right, this is the Jets.
Okay, so we're gonna go from the Jets, Arizona.
Yeah, because
so-
the main event will be Washington,
Absolutely.
and we're gonna let that thing fall like the Berlin Wall on them.
Yes, Arizona. What did they do right this year, and what went wrong?
What they did right, embrace the rebuild.
Yep. Way to go! Thank you, Tanner. Yes, JGS.
Suck. Yeah, the Cardinals embraced the rebuild.
Yep.
They admit that they've lost a lot of they didn't have Kyler Murray for like the first 6 weeks of the season, so they used Josh Dobbs as a stopgap. They
For 5.
for 5
and then
weeks.
they went with Clayton too.
Yep.
To kind of make it a tune-up game for Kyler Murray.
Yep. And and like I said, and Cardinals they have a defensive problem as well. Although the defense does look pretty solid, they just need a couple more pieces. They'll be back to form because they lost J.J. Watt to retirement.
Yep. They. Not gonna lie, the things that the Cardinals did right was basically they let Houston trade for their pick. In the first round, the Houston Texans traded up and got and gave Arizona some draft picks. That is where Arizona needs to go.
Embracing the rebuild.
Yep, absolutely rebuild. Kyler Murray, you need to go. Just
too much time playing the Call of Duties, which isn't a good game. Not even that.
No, I think a lot of Kyler Murray, Kyler Murray is a serviceable quarterback, a very good quarterback, but I think the problem that he had in Arizona is he got big. He got big without the adversity of the desert.
The head got big. He sucked too much cactus juice.
Pretty much. He drank the cactus juice. Yep, absolutely. Cactus juice.
All right, and finally...
But no, sir. All right. So, basically use those draft picks. Get you a young quarterback. See about trying to keep Kyler Murray for a year.
And then draft something in like the second round?
I was going to draft the second round. Get yourself an edge rusher. Start building a team that can compete best. Now, finally, we're going to the nation's capital as the Washington Commanders are the 4th team that got eliminated because they cannot defend pass at all.
Nope. No, they cannot.
What did they do right? What did they do right?
Well, what they did right was they definitely started the healing process. Cause
I'm right here.
Oh, what did they do right, Tyler?
I agree with Cobra with the healing process. I also agree that they brought Sam Howell. He's a solid quarterback. He just needs a line to protect him, and he has Terry McLaurin.
They lost because they can't do the brotherly stuff. Now, what Washington did right? One, they got rid of Dan Snyder. I think everybody can agree with getting rid of that piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was absolutely
he's not even a piece. No, he is the whole turd.
Basically, he is world record level shit.
That's being nice.
Yeah, he is Bono.
To be fair, that is very offensive to shit. And pieces of shit.
And Bono.
And deadbeats.
And Bono.
Everywhere.
And Bono. And Bono and Randy Marsh.
But no, yes, that was a South Park reference. But no, Sam Howell, definitely needs a line. What they did wrong, one,
get rid of
dismantled the defensive line.
Dismantled that defensive line. Two, carried a secondary that, they can't stop the Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Nope, not at all. And
nope.
They could not protect their quarterback. So, not only was he sacked all the time, he was also turning the ball over because of all of the immense pressure. So Washington absolutely could have done something.
Washington's playoff chances fell faster than the Berlin Wall in 1989.
Does anybody want to say the fact that the Giants had a better chance when they were 3-8 to make the playoffs than the Commanders?
Well, I mean, to be fair, the
Commanders' hopes and dreams fell apart when they dismantled when they got rid of Sweat and Young. That was the big...
I think getting rid of Sweat and Young was basically the realization that they weren't making the
So they were like, okay, we're gonna rev up them tanks.
No. When Justin Fields fucking wrecked this shit. Well, actually, it wasn't even Justin Fields wrecked this shit.
Wasn't even Nathan Peterman.
DJ Moore wrecked this shit. Alright? They realize that they're not making the play. They realize that we need to do something to get rid of the oft-injured Chase Young. Alright? Chase Young, who was Defensive Rookie of the Year, and then played not even a half season the rest of his fucking contract.
Yeah.
Alright? So, I'm sorry,
FedEx
but
Field.
it doesn't matter about your ability.
Or your shitty-ass stadium.
The only ability that we care about is availability.
And take it from me. That'll be my prescription to the Washington Commanders. Get a new stadium. FedEx Field is fucking atrocious. And I can say that because I have been there.
And
Is it really that bad?
oh,
It
it's
is
terrible.
It is actually, yeah.
I mean, it's
It
famously the stadium fell apart on Jalen Hurts.
Famously, yes.
Famously, 2 years ago.
Yep.
The stadium fell apart.
Famously, it also leaked onto leaked the toilets from fans. Famously.
So
Famously, this Cobra remembers walking out of the exit tunnel and seeing duct tape on piping.
I mean, to be fair, that kind of happens everywhere when they're trying to fix something. Sometimes they'll put duct tape on there to just make sure. Anyway, so basically, teams that are on live support, these
Are the
teams,
New York Giants, the Chicago Bears, the Los Angeles Chargers of San Diego, and the Las Vegas Raiders of Oakland.
Now, I'll say probably the only team on this list that might have a chance is the Las Vegas Raiders. Especially if they play like they did on Thursday night.
Nope.
Otherwise, again, the Giants play the Eagles twice. So, depending on which Eagles teams show up, that could be whatever.
If it's Eagles that played against the Cowboys, we have a chance.
For the Eagles that played against the Seahawks?
Yeah.
If
Drew
Eagles
Lock,
that play against the Seahawks,
which I kudos to Drew Lock, by the way.
He took him to the Drew Penitentiary, put them all locked down. Yeah, I know. But no. All right. So basically, as the playoff picture looks in the AFC right now, Baltimore currently stands as your favorite. As you can see in this graphic, the teams that are already locked to make the playoffs are in bold. The other teams have a chance of not making the playoffs, which, for some, like Miami, all they have to do is win, and they are in.
Yep.
So, they need to win one game, and they are in the playoffs. Rest need a little bit of help.
Yep.
All right, looking in the NFC, basically the 49ers, the Cowboys, and the Eagles are already in. But because the Cowboys and the Eagles are in the same division, the Eagles are in the fifth spot locked in as a division.
And interestingly enough, the NFC South, aka Tank Division, is still up for grabs, especially with the Falcons and the Saints still threatening.
Absolutely. I mean, the Buccaneers, though, they have a chance. They control their destiny by winning.
Yep.
The Detroit Lions right now, yes, they have a similar record as the Cowboys and the Eagles, but they have a chance of missing the playoffs based on the fact that the Minnesota Vikings
and the Green
are
Bay Packers
7-7.
Minnesota Vikings are 7-7. The Green Bay Packers are 6-8.
Well, no. Basically, Green Bay cannot win that division.
No.
All right. Green Bay cannot take the Detroit Lions out of the playoffs. No. There's no chance for that. There are 3 games left, and that's it. So,
Tanner, if that happens, make us laugh. Like, the Vikings are the only hope to keep the Lions out of the playoffs, and that is hilarious.
Well, other than that, I mean, it was like, okay, there's the Rams, there's the Seahawks, there's
Skull!
the Saints. So, like, there is some sort of chance there.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So, we're going to take another time out. Sports movie trivia. This as an opportunity of getting two animal put-ins to the giveaway bear. Wonderful cast. Feed the bear. As the sports movie trivia. Question 2. In the baseball movie Bull Durham, what was the nickname that Tim Robbins' character, Abby LaLouche, gave himself? That gets you 1. And then, what was the nickname given to him by Crash Davis, who was played by Kevin Costner in this movie? So, basically, if you guys can get either one, then I will give you guys an entry into the bear.
And after this trivia question, both trivia questions are answered, I will give you a little fun fact about this movie and how this movie seeped into real life.
You already told the dad story.
No. Not that one.
Okay, well, anyway. I've never heard this movie or those names. Okay, but yeah. It's one of those movies you're definitely probably going to be...
Bull Durham is a timeless classic.
It's one of those movies definitely to watch, because, there's so many movies to watch, though.
Yes.
All right, so Tyler, you give up?
Tyler's out.
Yep, Tyler's out.
Yeah.
All right, Tanner, you want to give a crack at it? All right. So, all right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So, the yes,
Tanner,
yes.
At the last second.
At the last second,
Eddie Nuke LaLouche.
Yep, he gave himself the name Nuke. So Tanner, you get to pick an animal of a cat, a dog, a pig, a duck, a bunny, a cow, a sheep, a penguin, or a bear to feed the bear. Get it? Because it's animals feeding to a bear.
And now the second part. What was the nickname given to him by Kevin Costner's character, Crash Davis?
I mean, pretty much we kind of, at the last second, so we killed the question. So basically, the answer is meat. Called him meat.
Yep. And fun fact, the bull in Bull Durham at the field was a movie prop exclusively for the movie. It wasn't until after the movie was made that the bull was a standard in Bull Durham Stadium.
Nice. All right.
You didn't know that?
I mean, seriously, there's a lot of movie trivia I don't possibly know. So, yes, all right. So, it's Cobra's favorite part of the week.
Revving up them tanks, boys. It is tank,
It is tank time, baby. Also, he chooses the bear. All right, so definitely go ahead.
Okay.
Look, the pen.
I'm sorry, bro. Here.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah. I'll take care of that.
The pen with no grip. There's another pen down there.
Alright, so anyway. Yep. So, we have that. Alright. So, everybody knows with Tankman. Yep.
Cobra, Ricky, Chad.
So, what are Tankmen on? Our bottom 5. Bottom 5 teams in the NFL right now. Tyler, you ready?
For the Tankman.
Tankman, number 5.
Number 5. Arizona Cardinals.
Cardinals. Number 4. Symbol of excellence up in the air.
Titans.
Tennessee Titans.
Number 3.
Yep. Pittsburgh Steelers.
Steelers! Alright, number 2.
New England Patriots.
Number 1.
This is a dead horse, but Carolina.
definitely a dead horse. So, Cobra, you ready?
Yep.
Number 5.
The Atlanta
5.
Falcons.
Number
Ooh.
4.
Tennessee Titans.
Number 3.
Well,
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Number 2.
Washington Commies.
Number 1.
The San Diego Chargers.
Woo!
All right, Ricky. Number 5.
uh,
Ugh, number 5. I'm going with the Chicago Bears.
All right. Symbol of excellence. 4.
Number 4. The New England Patriots.
Number 3.
Number 3 is the Atlanta Falcons.
Number 2.
The Jacksonville
Okay,
Jaguars.
And number
Jaguar?
Los Angeles Chargers.
You guys are not as mean as I am.
Well, I was going to say, the Jaguars, definitely something is wrong with them.
well,
And the Steelers
Yeah, there is something
dropped
definitely wrong
3
with
in
them.
a row
Yeah.
very badly.
the Chargers.
Alright, now, time. So what it is? Holla at your boy. Alright, time to holla at your boy.
And,
So-
and time to go 1-on-1 with the Undertaker.
What? Alright, so basically, so that
I'll-
means Tyler, Cobra, myself,
I'm going.
and Chat
I'm going.
all get a holla at your boy nominee. So Tyler,
All right.
nominate holla at your boy.
I'm going with Drew Lock. I'm going with Drew Lock.
Ooh, lock. Cobra. And Tanner, you can pop in at any time to nominate.
James Cook
James Cook.
of the
Ooh, that's a
Buffalo
good one.
Bills.
Definitely cucking the Cowboys.
Yep. Ricky.
I'm not gonna lie, there are two here.
Tyler roll 1.
I got one.
I'm going
Shut
with
up.
I'm going with this.
It's the
Only
Tyler roll.
because this one guy is our holla at your boy on the year. But a holla at your boy on the week is the Raiders defense. The Raiders defense
Actually,
scored more points than some teams offensively scored. Another one that I was definitely thinking about was Christian McCaffrey.
All right.
Because Christian McCaffrey had 3
oh, no.
touchdowns.
Oh no. Oh no.
And Tyler's camera
camera
went
down.
down.
Camera went out. You okay?
The camera went out. Trying to figure out technical difficulties.
Oh no, I blame Aiden. It's all Aiden's fault.
I blame Tanner.
Yep.
Oh,
Tanner, you just had to
Goal.
scold.
All right, so basically all the pressure right now. Which team has the most to lose this week?
Josh Allen, not really a holla at your boy player this week.
He wasn't this week, but I love that my wonderful, wonderful Sam is absolutely contributing.
And by the way, Sam, I'm wearing his number.
Yep, basically Cobra is wearing a Josh Allen jersey.
A shout out to my lovely fiance Brittany. She got me this the first Christmas.
Yep. All right. So, but yes, which team basically this week has the most to lose? Which player needs to perform, and which coach? Actually, you know what? I kind of almost want to throw that out, where the coach might get fired because really, we know who's getting fired
Damn
almost
you,
at this
Aiden.
point.
All right, so let's start with Tyler.
Tyler, which team has the most to lose this week?
Honestly, I'm gonna be a homeboy. New York Giants.
True enough, they have to fight for their playoff lives like the Bills, but I'm not gonna go with the Bills.
Okay, Copes, what you got for team to lose the most this
Well,
week?
shit.
Team that has the most to lose this week, believe it or not, belongs to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're in the crappiest division, and they have two teams that are threatening their spot despite that. That's what I mean by that.
I'm saying it's the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Houston Texans are hot licking on their heels, as well as the Indianapolis Colts. They have a possibility of potentially not even making the playoffs.
I'm back.
Tanner as well. Tanner
And
says
Tanner
the Lions.
says the Lions. Which, not gonna lie, definitely
solid, great picks.
great picks all around.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Tyler. You know, it definitely is good to see you.
And like I said, honorable mention is the Buffalo Bills. They are fighting for their playoff lives, but all signs are looking up on that one. That's also why I didn't say that.
All right, which player needs to perform this week? Tyler, go ahead and give us a player that absolutely, and not just perform, but perform at a high level.
The absolute. Perform at a high level.
Yep.
Jordan Love.
Ooh, I like it.
Jordan Love, because as much as I hate to say it.
Yep. For the first time, interesting on this list, that would be Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. Because for the past 2 weeks, he's been crying and whining, bitching and moaning.
I mean, with that receiving core, I think everybody would bitch.
True, fair point, but he's pointing the finger at the wrong person, and like Patrick Mahomes needs to. He got lucky against the Patriots, but that's the New England Patriots. Their offense is a bunch of plumbers and Make-A-Wish kids right now.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna say this: if you were Patrick Mahomes, and basically things are the way it is right now, would you point your fingers at your players who you have to deal with day in, day out, or point it at the refs and try and keep that locker room?
You would definitely,
especially
if you're getting paid that money.
Especially since everybody's already bitching and moaning about the referees and the bullshit ticky-tack calls anyway.
If it was any further proof that the Kansas City Chiefs have evolved into the Brady-led New England Patriots, it was this game.
Okay. Player that I definitely feel needs to perform this week. Ben's gonna be mad at me, but it is Ben's man crush, Trevor Lawrence. Absolutely needs to perform. The Jacksonville Jaguars absolutely need to get a win.
Healthy.
They need something to happen before.
I said,
absolutely. They have the potential of not even making the playoffs.
Yep.
You know, they might be the team that Buffalo doesn't do. You know, basically the plants for a playoff spot.
Yep.
Touchdowns needs to have his breakout game for the Colts. Keep their playoff hopes alive. He's wide receiver 1 with Pittman down. Yeah, that was a nasty hit. That happened.
On Michael Pittman, yeah.
On Michael Pittman. It's a damn fucking shame. And I will say this: kudos to the Steelers for suspending that son of a bitch indefinitely without pay.
A hit that urinating Tree himself was pissed off live on stream for.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good for the game.
No.
Absolutely, hits like that. And should not
I'm
be
glad
at
it's
any
suspended,
level.
honestly. As much as I hate.
We're gonna skip skip coaches that may get fired.
Vrabel.
Tomlin.
Yeah. You know, I think if Tomlin does not
if Tomlin loses again, yeah.
Vrabel, Tomlin.
Yeah, I mean we already have
Belichick.
We already have 5. We already have 5 that are
Belichick and Rivera are on their way out.
Yeah, they've already been reported that they're not staying with their respective teams.
Yep.
So
Brian Dable's staying with the Giants.
We don't know about Xerxes, so
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
But yay, it's
always weird to
halftime!
fucking
Yeah, it's the halftime show.
I giving our show bad
Halftime
luck?
show.
Stop.
Am I giving our team bad luck?
I don't know. We'll
Wear
see.
my hat.
Yeah.
Embrace the destiny of Aaron Rodgers needs to be Brett Favre 2.0. I told you, New York Jets.
I hope you
trade him for a draft pick. You trade him to the Vikings for a draft pick.
All right. Nope. With halftime.
You know what sucks? My fiance. Hey Ricky.
What's up?
My fiance is a fucking Eagles fan.
Oof.
How do you think? My fiance is a Commanders fan.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as bad.
That's
not as bad.
No.
I've been around
That
Eagles,
would be that'd
Eagles
be like
fans all my life. I mean, the bad thing about living in Delaware is, as much as people are like, yeah, Delaware's got nothing. No, Delaware's got everything around it. In
Philadelphia,
terms of
Washington,
sports teams,
yeah,
Philadelphia, Washington,
Philadelphia,
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh,
We have Baltimore,
and bandwagon New England jumpers.
Well, I wasn't even gonna say that. You also have the Jets and the Giants.
Yeah.
As well as
There's a lot of Giants
every
fans.
other paper is like, oh yeah, the fucking Cowboys, how about them boys? Fuck off.
Then you got me who lives in fucking Cincinnati. It's literally
American
suburb.
I blame the military base.
Well, it's
I
not
live in
even that. Like,
Tanner, I live in Ohio. How do you think I feel?
Ohio
You gotta
at
deal
least
with,
has Cincinnati and Cleveland. I mean, to be fair, you have to deal with Cleveland.
You also have to deal with Ohio State.
But anyway, so week 16 games and the bowl prediction. Remember, the bowl predictions are brought to you by the wonderful people at Bulletproof Coffee.
Our link is in the our Spotify.
Yep, absolutely.
Just look up the Social Sports Pad podcast.
Yep, if you know anybody who has not,
My ass hurts.
that's just being a Giants fan. So we will start off on Thursday night as the Los Angeles Rams host the New Orleans Saints. Oh man,
I need the Saints to lose. I need the Saints to lose.
Not gonna lie, this is definitely the game of the week. In terms of
the Eagles Giants is the game of the week actually.
No.
That should be in a homer. I mean, both of these teams are definitely in playoff position.
Yep.
They're both fighting for their playoff lives.
Batting 500.
Yep. Yeah, and definitely with the Rams, they're favored by 4.5. So Tyler, go ahead. You know the rules, and so do I.
So do I.
Yeah.
I think the Rams are going to win the game. It's going to be a really good game. I think it's going to come down to 2 minutes of the game. I think Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford are going to have a hell of a game. Cam Akers, or no, not Cam Akers. I keep forgetting Cam Akers is on the Vikings. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, drink.
But I think Puka and Kupp are going to both have over 100 yards receiving in the game, with Stafford throwing over 350.
Okay, I was about to say, you need Boulder, and then you said 350. Also, Tyler, drink.
Yep.
Aiden played drink. So, drink.
All right.
Cobra, go ahead.
I got the Rams on this one. The Saints, the only reason why they won is because the Giants don't have an offensive line, and Tommy DeVito has no football awareness. The Rams are going to torch the Giants defense, Saints defense. Sorry, they're going to torch the Saints defense. Derek Carr is going to break down. Bold prediction: Derek Carr gets benched for famous Jameis.
Oh, go ahead with Cap on that. For me, I'm going with the Rams. I'm going to say the Rams actually win this by double digits. My bold prediction goes to Kyron Williams. He's going to have over 200 scrimmage yards.
Yards of scrimmage.
Yep. There you go. Thank you.
Yards from
Next.
scrimmage. That's gonna be.
Yep. And
That's iffy. That's 50-50.
And I am holding Ricky back because it's time to talk about Steeler football as the Pittsburgh Steelers host the kitties that say they go meow. And how the fuck are they 2.5 points?
Yep, the Cincinnati
Wait, whose favorite
Bengals
is-
are going to visit the Steelers in
It's a
Pittsburgh.
conspiracy, I tell ya. A conspiracy. Tyler, tell them why the Steelers are going to Super
What?
Bowl.
I unfortunately cannot. I have to go with Cincinnati.
You fucked it! You motherfucker, you fucked it! And
Not
now
gonna-
it's 9 months pregnant by proxy!
Not gonna lie, Tyler, you sounded like a fucking Sesame Street character when you tried to use your voice. But no,
Hey, Dave. I try.
hello, Cake Monster.
Visit Mr. Hooper!
Oh yeah.
Big asshole!
Actually, no, it wasn't Sesame Street. He
He's
sounded
Google
like
Papa.
Avenue Q.
Oh.
Alright.
The internet is not just for...
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Wow.
whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Stretch! Alright. So anyway, yes, Tyler, what do you say about Cincinnati being 2.5 point favorites over the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh?
And they're lying!
They have Mitch Trubisky. Kenny Pickett's still not healthy, and they're only. I don't think just because Joe Burrow's out, I don't think you can't count out Cincinnati Bengals. They're actually still a pretty good team without Burrow. They have Jamar Chase. They have Joe Mixon. I honestly
Chase
think it
actually,
could
I
be-
think, is not playing in this game.
I don't actually. You may be right. I don't think he is either. Did he get hurt?
Huh?
I actually let me look that up.
So as Tyler looks that up,
Yep, go ahead, go over.
I am actually getting out of character here.
Yes.
As the insert goes away.
He is out.
Ow! I fucking got
It's just-
Cooper Bowl! Get out of here,
Okay.
Yenzer. Bengals are winning this one. They're either going to be starting either
He's
Mr.
day-to-day
Trubisky.
right
I
now,
think
but
they're
he's awful.
kind of
Who is the backup?
what for the Steelers?
Yeah, after
Mason
Trubisky.
Rudolph.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Hold on. So go ahead and I'll run it.
Bengals are winning this one. Bold prediction is the Steelers are getting shut out as the Bengals go over 50 points on the Steelers. Look,
That is some bold right
Because-
there.
you know, simply put,
Love it.
you know, the
How do you
Steelers definitely don't have a quarterback. You know, they have, you know, they were supposed to have Kenny Pickett carry them to the promised land, which would be the Super Bowl, but
With his
that
tiny hands.
with his hands. But
Wait,
now,
wait, guys. Here's
God,
Hold on,
I'm gonna
what?
tell you something.
What?
fuck.
Kenny Pickett was in full pads today practicing.
I could
Well,
have waited.
well, we'll see what happens. But yeah, so that's this just in.
Yeah. But yeah, that was my, you know, they're down to a bust and famous
A bust and a half.
and famous helmet eater Mason Rudolph.
He is Mitch Trubisky,
Yup.
a former MVP, a Nickelodeon valuable player. Alright? Now, the problem with this is the game isn't being played on Nickelodeon. So, you know, Mitch Trubisky is obviously not doing it.
We need
Um,
Patrick Starr calling the game.
Absolutely, it'd be wonderful. But no, Cincinnati Bengals are definitely winning this game. My bold prediction is Chase Brown. You know, being the best chase on the field, because Jamar Chase isn't playing. The Steelers, you know, more than likely we'll see Mason Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer come out, play in this game after some aptitude. And just
Yep.
the
After
Steelers
dropping off
are
some
soon,
biscuits.
are soon going to be seeing a couple of doctors of postseasonology.
Yep.
So, all right, basically going ahead as we have Saturday night, and what is the largest spread in the week. The Buffalo Bills are going to Los Angeles to play the Chargers as 13.5-point favorites.
Yep.
Tyler, what are you thinking about this?
I think the Bills are gonna do more than the spread. They're gonna win by they're gonna just kill. They're not gonna put as many points as the Raiders did, but I think they're gonna be like 31-7. I think is what the score is gonna be.
Nice.
My bold prediction is Josh Allen's gonna have 200 plus yards from scrimmage, and he's gonna have 2 touchdowns, and Stephon Diggs is going to have about 100 yards and touchdowns.
Cobra?
Bob, definitely agree with Tyler with Buffalo winning and overtaking the spread. Because you see the fire that was lit under the Buffalo Bills. They have a running back that is a dual threat. They have a game plan. They have heart. They have something to play for. They are playing like they're hyenas on raw hamburger. Buffalo wins by 40 points. And shut out.
Did you just say 40 burger?
A 40 burger as they shut out the Chargers.
Now, seriously, he just went, it wasn't a spread. He just gaped the LA Chargers.
Full fisted.
To the elbow.
Yep.
All right. So, basically, as much as, this game kind of leers me a little bit.
Because of the coaching change.
Because of the coaching change and how the Chargers just did not play for Staley. Drug test tomorrow, Cobra. Whoa! It was but no. So here is my bold prediction. I am going to be touchdown Oprah on this. Stephon Diggs is going to make a super emergence. He's going to have 3 touchdowns himself as Josh Allen throws for 7. James Cook, recipient of 2 of those. Yes, touchdown Oprah. Touchdowns for everybody. Buffalo hit 70.
Damn.
All right.
And now we're going on Sunday, Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
As the 28-3 Atlanta Falcons host the Indianapolis 8-Balls.
28-3.
All right. So basically, the Colts are kind of hurt a little bit.
And I just kind of teased a little bit what my bold prediction is going to be.
Aiden! Hold that thought. But yes, Indianapolis Colts definitely are 2.5-point favorites over the Atlanta Falcons. Both teams are still fighting for their playoff lives. But Tyler, what do you think?
Honestly, the bold prediction is it's going to be a tie.
I disagree with you on that one because this is going to be a double fisting by Gardner Minshew as the Indianapolis Colts win 28-3 at Atlanta, knocking out the Atlanta Falcons.
I mean, what? No. I'm gonna go crazy here, and I'm actually gonna say the Atlanta Falcons are gonna win.
Here's Johnny.
Yep, absolutely. The Atlanta Falcons are going to Indianapolis Colts. I say it's going to be on the ground game. So the Colts are without Michael Pittman.
It's going to be a good...
That heinous hit. And as Tanner put it, pressures on downs to perform.
Yep.
And
speaking of what you said, Tyler, in chat, when you say you're out of Coke, that's a bad day for Jim Irsay.
Oh, it's funny because it's true. But yes.
Not that kind of Coke.
I know, but still.
All right, so next, this is a game that definitely The Packers, who are visiting the Carolina Panthers, need to win. They are 4.5 point favorites. Tyler, what do you think is going on with this game?
The Packers, there's no question about it.
Oh, I think there is.
It's going to be.
Tyler's like, drug
You
test
need
for
to write
Cobra?
There's gonna be a breast bonanza as we go right into Raleigh as the Carolina Panthers win against the Packers. Please come to our games. They're cheaper than a dinner at Red Lobster.
Oh, they're cheaper than a dinner at McDonald's. What are you talking about? But yeah.
No, they're cheap. They're cheap. They're cheaper than a dollar menu soda. At McDonald's.
I was trying to do a Hurricanes man. Shout out to a friend of the channel, Urinating Tree. Trying to do Hurricanes man, ended up failing.
They're cheaper than Cobra's ex-wife.
First, let me say this openly. First off, I wouldn't recommend buying that piece of shit. Wouldn't recommend that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend anyone buying it. Not even for free.
Oh.
How bad is it? Is it? We need to talk about. We'll talk about.
No.
We need to clean this up. Duke Cannon, the sponsor, this affiliate link is in the Spotify down below. Clean this up. Clean that shit up with Duke Cannon Supply.
Yeah, that is definitely something. Definitely gift that wonderful ex-girlfriend there.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Oh. I have so many bad comments, but I'm.
We're going off the rails
and
here.
And Tyler, it wouldn't be enough.
Oh, all right.
No.
So, yeah. So,
anyway,
Tyler, who is your bold prediction person?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
For what? For the Packers?
For the Packers, Panthers. Yeah.
Oh, the bold prediction is the Packers are going to put up 40 against the Panthers.
All right, Cobra.
Sorry, I had to get the bad memories out of my memory.
Yeah. So while Cobra is rehabilitating, basically Cobra's ex-wife was so bad.
How bad was she?
That basically when they had divorced, she left all of her stuff. The smell lingered for 2 weeks after we got rid of the bitch.
She literally turned one of the bottom rooms into a trash pile on her way out.
Yup.
We should have photographed.
No, I don't want that any sort of memory of that. But anyway, so Cobra, go ahead. Green Bay Packers versus Carolina Panthers.
I said Carolina was gonna win. Not because of anything, but just because Carolina's gonna be like, you know what, we beat the Falcons, we can beat anybody, and the Packers are gonna play too soft, and Carolina's gonna capitalize. That's your bold prediction right there.
Okay, so not gonna lie, I agree with Cobra, where the Panthers have a chance of winning this game. And it's because Green Bay right now, offensively, is just way too hurt. Christian Watson has missed the past 2 games. Jalen Reed, he got hurt last week in the loss to the Bucks. Aaron Jones has been hurt off and on all season. A.J. Dillon did not play last week. All right? This is, as Cobra put it, this is a team held together by a bunch of plumbers and Make-A-Wish kids. All right? There is absolutely duct tape.
Duct tape, paper clips, and rubber bands.
Yep.
And a couple of bread twist ties.
So I will say that this is going to be an Adam Thielen show. The Adam Thielen, 3 touchdowns.
All right. Now this is my game of the week. the Cleveland Browns against the Houston Texans. Again, this is my game of the week. Just because of how underdoggy these teams have performed, and look at where they're at.
Yeoman's work.
And
All right.
they put on the flannel shirt, they grab the axe, they got to work, and they are in playoff contention. The Browns are in a pretty strong playoff spot right now. Houston Texans, they're in the bubble.
So, Tyler, what are you thinking? Okay, I can't hear you.
Can't hear you, Tyler.
No sound. No sleep till Brooklyn.
We can't hear a fucking thing you're saying.
Yep. Let me check the.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
I
there
know.
it is.
There we go. That's
Hello.
that's
Yeah,
definitely
there we
I'll
go.
let you boy.
I have the Browns winning. I have the Browns winning.
All right. Player of the
Their
game.
defense is just too good.
Yeah, fair. Cobra.
I think it's going.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were
Thank you,
done.
Sam. Oh, I said thank you, Sam. Is literally what I said.
Okay, Cobra. What say you?
Browns are winning. The player of the game is going to be Jake Browning.
Jake Browning is on the wrong team on this one.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, this is the elite
Oh,
Joe
yes,
Flacco.
It is Joe Flacco. I forgot.
leading the Browns into Houston.
Yep. Definitely. As I said, the Browns are winning this primarily because I don't think C.J. Stroud has recovered from his concussion, and the Battle of the Oilers didn't really show me anything that they could do with Case Keenum. It was literally the Titans beating themselves.
So, speaking of which, C.J. Stroud is not expected to play this game.
It is Case Keenum.
The Houston Texans are favored by 2.5. I was totally looking for my "Here Comes the Money" sound alert because this is the Billy Styles Money Game of the Week.
Here come the money.
Absolutely, the Browns
the money.
put that money down on it. Put that in your parlay. I mean, it might not be a big money line, but Browns are winning this thing. It is my lock of the week.
Good call for my game of the week too.
Yep, absolutely. Next, we have
Division rivalry.
All right, division. A
Where
game
both teams must win, but in the words of Highlander, there can be only one.
So, if the Lions win, they automatically get their playoff berth, as well as win the NFC North.
And the Minnesota Vikings are fighting for their playoff lives.
Yep.
So, the Lions are 3.5-point favorites. Tyler, tell me what you got.
I'll let you boy.
I got the Lions winning, but I don't think it's going to be an ugly game. I think it's going to be very, very low score.
Okay. Cobra?
Lions are winning mainly on the back of their defense. Quarterback play on the Vikings has been solid ever since Kurt family member Cousins, got injured with that Achilles tear. I think they don't have one of their receivers.
No, everybody's back.
Everybody's back. Okay. But I think what's his name?
He was the greatest of all.
Nick Mullins. Nick Mullins is good enough. I think he's gonna make plenty of mistakes. I don't think Dobbs would do any difference either. Lions are winning on the back of their defense. That's my bold prediction.
So, so I'm gonna say this. All right, Detroit Lions are winning this game. All right, it doesn't matter if it's Josh Dobbs or Nick Mullins. Basically, right now, both of them are turnover factories. They need a bakery. Absolutely. basically Little Debbie right now is an official sponsor of the Minnesota Vikings because of the type of turnovers that they have right now.
Should it, are they baking zebra cakes or is it Star Crunch?
No, these are cosmic fucking brownies right now.
Oh, no, not those trash. Oh, my God.
So, basically, absolutely, Detroit Lions, I see this going, where Ja'Marr Gibbs and David Montgomery both have 2 touchdowns! Both of them! That's bold!
Nice.
Because there's only going to be probably 3 drives in the entire game that the Detroit Lions don't start behind their 50.
Air 5, Sam. I agree with you.
Cosmic brownies suck. Oh, and
Speaking of suck,
it is a tank bowl.
I mean,
it is a tank bowl.
It's not even tank bowl. This is basically, this I should play. I don't want to miss a thing by Aerosmith while talking about this one because absolutely this game needs a meteor strike to hit the planet so we don't have to see this. As the Washington Commanders go into New Jersey to face the New York Jets.
Yep. So.
All right.
Can we?
I mean, vote to skip. Vote to skip.
Vote to skip.
No. We are equal opportunity people in the NFL.
Yeah,
we talk about everybody. We talked about the Carolina Panthers. We talked about the Arizona Cardinals. We talk about Tom Brady.
We are about true football equality. We believe in equal rights and lefts.
Absolutely.
This one's going to be a tie.
Basically, this is going to be a 0-0 tie. Thank you very much.
Firm belief in that.
Fuck
now we'll
everybody.
Yep. If you believe in these teams, I'm sorry about you, Dan.
I mean, the Christmas miracle.
Sorry, Ben, if you're watching.
Sorry, Brittany, if you're listening.
But no, like seriously, 0-0 tie. Basically, it's like the Family Guy thing. It's like nothing's happening.
Sorry, Joe, if you're watching.
Nothing's happening. It's over, and everybody's
look, a
pissed.
touchdown.
Yep.
All right, so go ahead. Next one is. All right, the Seattle Seahawks are going into Tennessee to take on the Tennessee Titans.
I believe we're in consensus. We're going to.
All right, definitely. All right, there we go.
Do I allow? I would say, do I?
Yep.
All right, so Seattle is favored by 2.5 over the Tennessee Titans. So Tyler, take it away. What do you see in this game?
Is it Drew Lock or is it Geno Smith starting?
Oh, that's an easy one.
It's a valid question.
Ooh, I actually didn't check like that, but I do. I think either one are going to carve. Let me look that up. While you guys look it up, you two discuss it.
Okay, so basically,
either way, the Seahawks are winning this one. Basically, my player of that game is definitely going to be DK Metcalf.
Geno Smith.
Yeah, I almost said Geno Smith, but it's going to be DK Metcalf.
Oh no, they're going to keep Lock in there, and he's going to put them on lockdown.
Oh,
it's going to be the Drew Lock penitentiary.
So apparently Patterson's out.
Who?
Apparently Patterson's
it's going
because he got cut.
Wait, he got cut?
Yeah, because it says player not. You got waived. Riley Patterson got waived on the Lions.
What? That is
what I'm saying.
Serious shit right there.
Yep.
Man.
So I can actually officially drop him.
So wow, that is he is definitely not Jason Hansen.
Yep. So
all right. So basically, yeah, Drew Lock is going to throw for 4 touchdowns. He's going to basically take no, not 4. He's going to throw for 6. He's going to channel a quarterback that derived to Seattle at the same time as Russell Wilson. Man by the name of Matt Flynn. It's going to be the Drew Lock Arcade over the Tennessee Titans. Cobra? You said DK Metcalf.
Yep.
Tyler, do you have a player in the game?
I actually have to agree with Cobra on DK.
All right. All right. So basically, that's the 1 o'clock games on Sunday, and we're going to do our third and final timeout. Sports movie trivia number
And
three.
before we get to the trivia, I would like to give a thank you to our sponsor, Fanatics.com.
Absolutely, it is the final week of the Christmas season. Make sure you get the sportsman or woman a wonderful gift of sports in their life. Whether it be a jersey or a tumbler with their team logo on it.
And before we get ready to go to the trivia, I am currently figuring out what code is available on Fanatics this
All
week.
right. So yeah, as you look that up, I will give the sports movie trivia question.
Yeah, there is a clearance sale up to 70% off, and free shipping on orders over $59. Use the code 59SHIP.
59 ships. So basically, get them a jersey, and you're pretty much golden with free shipping. Yep. All right. So on that note, which sports are featured in the Academy Award-winning movie Forrest Gump? See, Forrest Gump's not a sports movie, but it does have sports in it. So basically, I featured it. And
Sam's got one.
And Sam's got one. And then for those sports that were featured, what teams did he play for? So Sam got one. It was ping pong.
College football. Tyler got Alabama.
Yep.
And ping pong.
Running, I do not count as a sport.
Yep. He was a kick returner.
He was a kick returner for Alabama. But what team did he play for in ping pong?
Nope. Because trust me, that counts. U.S. Olympic team. Yep.
USA.
America,
USA.
fuck yeah! Coming again,
right.
save the motherfucking day.
So I know Sam gets a bunny and Tyler
that's technically wrong, actually, Tanner. It was not the U.S. Army. It was the United States Olympic team.
Tanner actually does kind of make a good point, where he played ping pong and
that would technically be U.S.
got decommissioned.
Yep. No, he wasn't. No,
he was not in the Marines. He was Army. He was
drafted. Army.
He was Army.
He was Army. He's
was Army. Okay.
Yep.
It literally says on his uniform, U.S. Army.
Yep. I mean, not gonna lie, definitely somebody like Forrest Gump being in the Marines.
They definitely ate crayons on that one.
Anyway.
But according to a couple Marines, mind you, those crayons taste good.
So I'll put a bunny in there. Tyler gets to pick another animal to feed the bear.
He wants a cat.
He wants a kitty cat. Kitty cat meow.
No, he was drafted. Literally went. Yeah, he literally. There was a college draft. The college draft board.
Well, it wasn't like a draft. Actually, no, he was enlisted.
Oh.
He was enlisted.
It was Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yep, he got enlisted. And it was a Marine. He's also a tank gunner.
Sam. That's actually fucking awesome.
Yeah. Hey, we support the troops over here.
Yeah,
hello, and that's kind of why. I am kind of proud that we are affiliated with Duke Cannon Supply,
right.
Because you buy the sub proceeds do go to the veterans.
Yep, absolutely. So basically, going on from that, we go to the
Florida men, the Battle of Florida Men.
Yeah, Florida Men. Yeah. Okay. And without the crystal meth.
I got Tampa.
Tyler has Tampa.
Bay winning.
Yep. All right. So yeah, Jacksonville's favored by a half a
point. I have
really
no bold prediction for it.
No prediction. All right, and Cobra.
I'm definitely going Tampa on this one. My bold prediction is Baker Mayfield's going to keep up the perfect football QBR rating that he had last week.
So basically, QBR perfection in Christmas time.
Oh.
All right. So
maybe the short bus.
I'm going with the Buccaneers on this. My bold prediction is that Trevor Lawrence throws 5
We're not that.
interceptions.
Sam, I'm guessing that your dad's favorite crayon flavor was yellow.
It was all yellow.
Uh,
All right, next we have what would have been the Tank Bowl. As Arizona with 3-11 face off against the Chicago Bears at 5-9, 4.5 points favor to the Chicago Bears. So Tyler, what say you?
Easily, Bears are winning this, kicking the living shit out of them.
Okay.
Cardinals are winning. Justin Fields is still not making any good football decisions.
Not gonna lie, Justin Fields just does not have good luck on his side.
Nope.
That interception that he threw at the end of the game was in Mooney's hands. It was in his hands.
Yep, it was Mooney.
And it slipped out. It slipped out like.
Yep.
Hey, Dad, it slipped.
Yeah, it slipped out
Shut the
like
fuck up.
it slipped out like an 80-year-old man's balls out of jogging shorts.
I would say a bad joke, but I don't want to get canceled.
Yeah, please.
And besides, we're not.
Don't get me canceled.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. I have to leave early, gentlemen. I have to go to bed.
All right, Tyler.
All right, Tyler. Thank you again for coming in. Definitely much appreciated. Also, Merry Christmas to you. Definitely, hopefully, we see you Saturday when
Merry
you do
Christmas.
the podcast. But I'm trying to figure out if we're going to do it live or we're just going to do a podcast, where we go ahead and give each of the 32.
And that will be on Saturday, by the way.
Yep, absolutely. So, basically, with that. I'm gonna go with the Arizona Cardinals. Just the curse on the Chicago Bears is just too strong. They're gonna blow a lead late.
Yep.
All right. So
now this is very interesting because now we're on Cobra and Ricky talking about what's gonna happen. The Dallas Cowboys go into Miami, and both teams are 10-4, but Miami is favored by 1.5 points. And I am actually going to go with Big D on this one. Dallas is winning this one.
I'm hoping that Dallas, their rushing loss against Buffalo was a fluke. For Miami, Tyreek Hill is still hurt. He actually missed the game against the Jets. He wasn't needed.
Yeah.
It was definitely a Jalen Waddle performance. But I definitely see.
And I think that might help Dallas because Tyreek Hill is just a freak.
He's just amazing.
Yeah, he's always been, especially his career. But bold prediction is this is going to be all about Pollard.
I'm going to say it's a Dak and C. Lamb show. 4 touchdowns.
All right. Next.
We will go to Sunday night as the New England Patriots are going to be sacrificed on live TV.
At the Mile High.
At Mile High Stadium as they go ahead and take on the Denver Broncos. Broncos are favored by 6.5 points, Cobra. So what do you say about this game that basically doesn't even stay in the cell?
I fucking hate to say this, but I actually want this to happen. New England beats them.
What?
Yeah.
All right. I'm guessing because with Tyler leaving, somebody has to be on drugs. So I guess it defaults to you.
Smoke weed every day.
So,
but the reason why I say that is the Patriots actually looked pretty good against the Chefs. And the Broncos kind of quit, if that makes sense. The Broncos quit last week. They had the opportunity to beat the Lions, and it's like the air went out of the balloon just went. So New England.
I agree, Tanner. That basically they should have flexed Dallas and Miami to Sunday night.
Yeah.
Instead of this travesty of a game.
Yeah, because
the Denver Broncos are absolutely going to. They are going to get destroyed. The Patriots are against the Broncos. Russell Wilson is going to cook up a Christmas dinner of the ages, serving up the Patriots by 14.
And I wonder if friend to the channel Joey Overstreet's going to be at this one too.
Okay, hopefully so. Yeah,
Yep.
definitely good to have a friend at the games. All right.
Yep. It's always
and
good.
Next, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas.
If you are seeing this on stream, we have football snowmen.
Yep. I mean, yes, they
festive
look a little
script.
bit like Mr. Hanky from South Park a little bit, but yes, Christmas Day football, a Christmas Day extravaganza, a triple header starting in Arrowhead Stadium as the Las Vegas Raiders go and take on the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are favored by 9.5, which, not gonna lie, I almost made this game my money game of the week because I definitely do not see the Raiders losing by 9.5. The performance that they had, if they play half as well as they did then yeah, Kansas City might even lose.
Yeah, and my reasoning for that is the Bills and that night are living rent fucking free in Patrick Mahomes' head, in Kadarius Toney's head, and the Raiders will take advantage of this.
I mean, like, seriously, it's just something that Patrick Mahomes just can't shake off. Shake it off. Shake it off.
And that's something.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
Yeah, he's gonna have to drown more steak in ketchup. Yes, he is Satan for doing that shit.
But no, so Las Vegas Raiders, I see Devontae Adams, 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
Next we have Tyler's New York Giants going into the Lincoln Financial Stadium as the Philadelphia Eagles are favored by 10.5 over the New York Giants.
And my bold prediction on this one is this, Ricky, is that this will not cover the spread.
I think, bold prediction, that this is going to be an under game.
Yep.
This is going to be a very low-scoring affair. The Giants just don't have the offensive firepower, and
Jalen Hurts is playing hurt.
Hurt.
Jalen Hurts is hurt. That's a big one.
So that's not going to be, probably player of the game on this one's going to be Swift.
Yep. And
finally, our last game of the week.
This is going to be a slugfest.
This is going to be a nice slugfest. All-time football. All dirty, nasty, gritty, grimy. I'm loving it.
And in all open honesty, I am going to do this because this is a toss-up. This could go any other way despite the odds. I am going to say it is the Baltimore Ravens going into Levi Stadium and upsetting the San Francisco 49ers.
I mean, fun fact, Lamar Jackson has only lost once to an NFC.
Yeah.
So,
and he's not going to lose this time. Not today.
On contrary, mon ami, I am saying that the 49ers are going to win and cover the spread. On the back and legs, Christian McCaffrey, 3 touchdowns.
All right. Okay.
All right. And with that, we've covered all the games in Week 16.
Yep.
Basically, again, as always, a wonderful thank you with special shout-outs to our affiliate sponsors.
Fanatics.com.
W Energy.
Bulletproof Coffee.
Dr. Squatch.
Duke Cannon Supply.
And Sleeps. Basically, follow the links in our Spotify bio. If you have friends that have not listened to our podcast, the recording of this will be available on the Spotify channel, as well as our wonderful Saturday show that does not get aired.
If you're wondering when we're going to get rid of the lab coats, guys, it is the final week of the season. We will not be wearing the lab coats because playoffs will be.
I mean, well, I was going to say, when we get into the playoffs, we won't have the lab coats because basically we'll have talked about these teams that have been eliminated. I mean, we will definitely talk about the teams as they get eliminated. That's definitely my plan anyway.
Yep.
But as everything goes on, basically we want to give also a huge thank you to all of you who watch us on Twitch and listen to us on Spotify. So definitely thank you, my wonderful girlfriend Sam. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you, Tanner. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Cobra, for being with me as always.
All the people who watch and listen to us on Twitch and Spotify, we love you. We thank you.
Yep, absolutely. Like
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. You know, we are definitely looking to have a wonderful little.
I forgot Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays. If you don't like Happy Holidays, get out of here.
Don't forget Festivus for the rest of us. Thank you.
Yep.
Like seriously, we need an absolute poll to air our grievances. Cobra, you, sir, are a user loving son of a bitch.
You gotta lock the Stellars!
Ah, fuck you. You ain't going to the damn Super Bowl. Alright, but yes, from all of us here at the Social Sports Pad Podcast, I am Ricky, your host. Alongside me is Cobra as always. On all of us there, on behalf of us,
and
we
Tyler,
wish you a good night.
A good week.
Always.
A good season. And remember, for the playoffs, don't get eliminated!
Alright.